Yeah, let's go with y'all. We're back at it with another collective reading. Let me go over here and get this playlist going. That's what I tweaked on for the last couple of videos. I'm running these videos on both these channels for on all these platforms, so bear with me. um, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another collective reading for the collective, messages for the collective. We're gonna be using the Sonic deck. Let's see. Minute. Oh shit. Huh. There's things that you want to do, but you feel as though that you can't afford them at this time. You're very passionate about something, but don't have the means to get it done, or the finances to get it done. I mean, Spirit wouldn't be giving you the opportunity or the chance if it wasn't allotted or available to you. So this is probably something that is next up or coming up for you. Get out of the frequency of poverty. Get your mindset out of the frequency of poverty. I know sometimes that can be extremely difficult to do, extremely difficult to as well as maintain the frequency of, but nothing in life worth having is ever easy. Like I said in the previous reading, they're working in the background, but I'm working too, so you know. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Got to keep going. There's messages that need to come through for the collective. And I am advised to get those messages through. Mercury is in retrograde, so that's why you have these issues going on with communications. But we work through those. All right. Oh, sure. Let's see. You could want to move or feel trapped. Like you want to bust a move or make a move or move, change of address, but not having the finances right now to do so. What do you think a miracle is? What do you expect? Aren't you expecting a miracle? Do you believe that the universe is capable of answering your requests as well as you're capable of manifesting that desired reality? Okay, so then you need to operate on the forms of um, miracles. You know, what is they what do folks say? Work in mysterious ways. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bible. Becoming a master of your energy. For some of you all, you're a master of your energy. You're a master at work. You want something, you manifest it. It appears you attract it, and people are upset about this. They pissed off because they don't have the same abilities. They don't have the same will, the same drive, the same compassion, the same effort aren't being put in on their end as you are. You're unstoppable. Um, you're on fire. You have all of the elements necessary and needed for your breakthroughs, to bring something into the reality that's never been existent or never been seen. But then you know what they say. Nothing new under the sun. So that's, you remembering your abilities and your powers. Yeah, you tuned in, you tapped in, master manifester, master creator. Um, your DNA is different from other motherfuckers for sure, for sure. You got a lot of shit turned on that they don't have turned on. Your genetic sequence, you have more access to it than other people do, for sure, for sure. Um, you could be a hybrid or something disguised as human. Um, when there's an individual who's privy of this, who knows this, there's someone, people are beginning to suspect that you're not human, even though you may look like you're human. That's called a humanoid, something that looks human but isn't human, has human features, but something's quite not right. Not in a negative way, but outside of the norm, extraterrestrial, um, mystical, things of that nature. All right. Pertaining on the stuff that you're manifesting, let's come over here and check out these tools that are provided in the streamer's studio. Come right over here. Don't forget the reading section. If you come over at NEVARTAROT and check out the playlist, you can see the tracks that we play in the background. Matter of fact, let's switch it up for you. Grab you a different one. Let's jump in right here. Why they play a fucking ad? Ooh, got over. Fuck you mean, got over. All right, look. We're gonna come over here and grab one of these cards. Let's get an angel message, angel number for this reading. Pertaining to this reading, pertaining to this connection. We have 5555. Okay. Massive shifts, rapid changing. Your environment changes, shifts, things not being the same, things altering, things a change in course, a change of course. Um, yeah, they don't want the message to come through, but you're gonna get this message for sure, for sure. You're gonna get these messages for sure, for sure. You know how the readers be like, I was trying to post this message and it just wouldn't post. Right. Look into this charm bag. To see what you should be expecting, what's up and coming for you. Let's grab three of them. Within the next week or the next couple days. Um, ooh, make a wish, my nigga. Wish granted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wish fulfillment. Nine of cups kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? I told you, master manifester. You're the best at this shit. You know what I'm saying? You've reached a level that's untouchable. Instant manifestations. You're manifesting things that are unheard of, but it's worth it. It's the value of it is there. Like you clearly know your worth and your value, and you're not bending on it for nothing or no one. And that's what's up. I applaud you. That takes a certain level of self-respect, boundaries, and value. Knowing your value. Some people know they value in ad text, but teach its own. All right. Ooh, Uncle Jasaneb. Fuck you talking about Uncle Jasaneb. Uncle Uja Sanab. Uncle Jasanab. Uncle Jasanab. Uncle Jasanab. Uncle Jasanab. Uncle Jasanab. Uncle Jasanab. Come on, man. We here. We in this bitch. You got the keys? We got them. Always got the key on us. Fuck you talking about? Stay with the key. How the fuck you gonna unlock the universe? You know what I'm saying? Stay with it on me. Make sure it's in the camera. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it's in my pocket. That kind of shit. These readings are real, folks. They resonate and they can pick up on all frequencies that are needed and necessary in order to bring through for what's needed and necessary. Anyway, back to this reading. You're an incarnate. You know what I'm saying? You here to do what you want to do as your will, your leisure. You've been given that kind of leeway, given those kinds of override codes. You're a co-creator, yeah, but you one of the main creators for real, for real. You're creating worlds and within worlds on top of worlds, things of that nature. You immortal, folk. You've unlocked the shit you needed to unlock. Perhaps you've checked out the shit in these courses. Perhaps you're enrolled in the school, and or perhaps you too are an alchemist. Let's go to this next card. Ooh, Spirit Tribe. Spirit tribe, spirit approves this message. Stamp of approval by spirit for me. White wolf. You know what I'm saying? You've been guided and you've been following that guidance. You know what I'm saying? And it's led you to nothing but an abundant, an abundant, prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? You're a star. People wish they was in your position. People wish they was in your shoes. People wish that you would give them the time of day or attention. Keep wishing. You on the move. You got motion. There's nothing that you can't do. Everything is allotted to you at this time. Confirmation. You rare. You're a rare breed. You're a one of one for sure. For sure. When you pop up on the scene, those are prophecies unfolding. There's prophecies about you. You know what I'm saying? Prophetic words about you. You know what I'm saying? People foresaw your arrival and what it would do to the environments as well as to the collective consciousness. You know what I'm saying? You play a very major role in this whole thing that's happening down here. You play a very major role. You know, magic is happening in your life. Something magical is about to happen. You finna be like, whoa. Confirmation with glee, happy, filled with glee, filled with joy, filled with a sense of accomplishment, a chance to pat yourself on the back, maybe put your feet up or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is turning out to be a very on point reading for you. Let's grab one more and then end this. Um yeah, genie's lamp, fo. You a genie, fo. You out here granting wishes, my nigga. You out here granting wishes. And then on top of that, you no longer have the bangles. You no longer have the chains. You're no longer shackled. You're no longer bound to the lamp. You know what I'm saying? You can have energies or people trying to bind you to things, to conceal your energy for their use and their use only, to make you subservient to them. You know what I'm saying? When you got the no, that's not how the game works. That's not how it's finna work. None of that. You know, all your wishes, all your desires are being fulfilled at this moment, at this time, and they have to watch. You know what I'm saying? And the people who, you know what I'm saying, that you've brought with you, you know, the individuals who are on your path for your highest good, they get a chance to partake in these things. But the individuals who try to hold you back remain in the past, for sure, for sure. Looking at you through some type of like looking glass. But they ain't got the powers to do that. They just I would say looking glass because they can't touch you. They could just observe. You know what I'm saying? Without the remote viewing. Motherfucker gotta watch you on social media and shit like that. Motherfucker gotta watch you on TV. That was their worst nightmare, their biggest fear. You blowing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because these individuals could have had opportunities to do the same thing with themselves in their life, but they didn't believe in what the fuck they were doing. They gave up, or they allowed themselves to be conformed, taken over, usurped, um, their light to be extinguished. People to take their gifts and their skills and use them for how they wanted to use them. Stuff like that. You're very lucky at this time. Keep continuing to make wishes. Keep granting wishes. Because they're being answered. They're being fulfilled. What you're asking, you're receiving. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful something marvelous is happening in your life right now? That kind of shit. You heavy on affirmations. You in the space. You know what I'm saying? You doing the work. You know what I'm saying? You familiar with the mind being all and the universe is mental. That what you put in is what you get out, regardless of what's on the screen. Because the screen is illusionary, you know? Hope I helped. If you would like a personal reading, we are available for those. Links are in the description below. Hit us up. Um, and or you can come over here and check out those services. Boom. Crystal ball, druid reading, past life readings, past, present, future, love reading, oracle services. Over here, like I showed you before, oracle services. Um, the money and career oracle is $33, and then the premium love oracle is $50. But how does it look? How? I got you. Hold on. I ain't even have to do all that. Okay, past, present, future. Boom, boom, boom. That's how it look, folks. You see? You see what you need to see? Did you get some intuitive? It's a free read for you right here. I hope you paused it, took notes, did something like that. But yeah, no, it's extremely extensive. You can also download and save these readings. So let me go ahead and save that bitch, come back to it later. We have the free tools over here. Animal Oracle, Love Oracle, um, Crystal of the Day. What crystal should you be working with today? Selenite, of course. Crown Chakra, cleansing, other crystals, promoting peace, connecting to the angel realm, air element, cleanse, peace, higher consciousness. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What's your numbers today? What numbers should you be playing? You play numbers? I got you. Look, play these. 436. Play that shit boxed. Okay, 50 cent box. You know what I'm saying? With that fireball. You know what I'm saying? Play this shit straight. Play this number. This four. Play this straight. 0566 with that fireball. Let me know what you got. Come back in the comments and let us know what your results was, what your findings was from that. Mercury is in retrograde, 18 days remaining. And then we have a waxing gibbous, waxing moon. Well, I mean a waning moon, waning gibbous. Share knowledge, express gratitude, introspection. If you want to support, you can do so by hitting us up on the Cash App. Also, the Cash App information is located right there. We also accept PayPal and cryptocurrency, Apple Pay as well. We will catch you in the next installment later days.